Hey everybody, I'm Justin Schlegel with RHP Real Estate and Team Schlegel. Welcome to the latest edition of the Community Showcase. Today I'm in Peoria at Oakwood Elementary School, home of the Raiders, and I'm joined by Principal Stacy Bagwell. Stacy, thanks for coming on camera and joining me today.
Thank you for being here, Justin.
Awesome. We love to connect with the community, and schools is where that begins. So the first question we have for you is, who is Stacy Bagwell? How did you get into education, and what led you to become the principal?
Well, I always wanted to be in education. So as a young girl, I always played house. I wanted to be a teacher growing up. Right out of high school, I went into college, started teaching in my early 20s.
Wow.
I taught for 11 years before becoming an assistant principal.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough to be the assistant principal here for 7 years prior to becoming the principal this year. So this is my first year as principal, but my 8th year as an administrator here.
So you got a taste of what it was like here at Oakwood before stepping into that major role.
Oh yes, and I didn't want to leave, so I've always loved it here.
And I believe you had some education experience before with special needs as well?
Oh yes.
Must have been extremely rewarding.
Oh yes, even as a high school student, I'd work in classrooms with students with special needs, and I enjoyed that too.
Very cool, very cool. So what would you say sets Oakwood apart from the other schools in the area?
Oakwood is like a family.
Okay.
I can't describe it other than this just feels like another home.
Sure.
And I feel that's the way for everyone here, not just me, but for our staff and also the students. We want them to feel at home here.
Right.
We have high expectations for academic achievement.
That's good.
But we also like to have fun.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of strong traditions here. A lot of things we do year after year, and also new things too that we come up with, but I just feel like that's a big piece to wanting to be here for the kids too.
Yeah, and historically, I can say from a real estate perspective, Oakwood's always been desirable, super good on the academic side as well as the athletics, and that's great for home values. So
we have great teachers and we have great families.
So lots of long tenured staff.
Yep. And a lot of people want to be here, and so it's just a blessing to be here.
Awesome. So what would you say is something that the community could do to help you help the school make a greater impact? Is there something that we can do?
I would say be supportive of public education.
Okay.
Be aware of the public officials that we're electing and where they stand on public education. And also when we're out for our overrides and bonds, those are things that we really need as a district, not just at Oakwood, but throughout our district where, we need to maintain our buildings and look into the safety piece.
Right.
So really take a moment to educate yourself on those things before you vote.
Right.
And, support public education.
And so with the right message, spread that word, encourage others to get out and vote so we get the funds that we need to help our public schools. Because that is our next generation. How old is Oakwood?
Oakwood is 35 years old.
35 years old. Okay, so that'd be what, 1984?
Yes.
That's when I was born, so perfect. Okay, I know how that
We have
works.
2 teachers that started the day it opened and they're still here.
Wow, that's probably pretty rare.
It is, I bet.
Wow. Okay, so final question. We're getting ready to head into summer. So what do parents and students need to know in order for them to be prepared for next year?
It's hard to get our kids to do stuff in the summer besides play video games, of course.
Or jump in the pool.
Or swim, yeah. I would say let them play online games and things that are educational.
Okay.
Also, the one thing that you can never do enough is read. Have them read every day, and that's going to keep them kind of in the swing of things before they start the next year.
Any particular amount of time they should be reading?
I would say if we're kind of comparing it to the school year, and most what our teachers want here is about 20 minutes a night, I would just keep them in the habit.
So that's manageable.
Yeah, and if your student struggles, I would have them read more. I'd have them do more than that if you can get them doing it.
Right. And then so school's going to start, do you know what day in August?
It's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. It's usually about August 8th.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So before that, they'll get information from the school to know when to come back and find out who their teachers are?
Yes, we always have a meet the teacher night on the Monday before school starts. We post all the classes. The kids come around and meet the teachers. It's a pretty exciting day.
Awesome. Well, Stacey, I appreciate it. I thank you for taking the time. We are always encouraging people to get to know who our schools are, who our teachers are, who our administrators are, because they're so vital in our community. So thank you once again.
Thank you.
Appreciate everybody watching. If you have any questions about us, our contact information is going to be in this video. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.